ce kasuwar Sasa jihar Oyo, garin Sasa jihar Oyo, inda ake faɗa tsakanin Hausawa da Yarbawa a yau Juma'a aka fara wannan faɗa da safe. An kona gidaje da shaguna da motocin dukiyoyin 'yan arewa da Hausawa da Yarbawa. Allah kaɗai ya san adadin mutanen da aka kashe. Nan shine cikin jihar kasuwa, shine cikin kasuwar inda take ci da wuta. Dama ba ta wata 2 da ya wuce da irin wannan abin ya faru a garin ba. An turo hukuma ta zo tun karfe 8 har kawo yanzu ko bindiga ɗaya ba su iya harbawa ba. Sun ce ba a ba su umarni ba. Don haka da mu post din wannan abubuwa mutanen mu dan Allah ku duba ku yada.
Hours after Kwara community ordered Fulani'S to leave their town, check out what President Buhari said he would do. You know, the president of this country never speaks. As a matter of fact, he plays deaf to every other issues of national concern. He cannot be bothered with whatever is going on with you. But when it comes to the Fulani'S, he's emotionally connected and committed, and will do everything and anything to ensure that, he gets his way to give his brothers their chance to do what they want to do in Nigeria. But guess what? The days of playing that hanky-panky is over. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get on straight into the news and get all the details. Hours after Kwara community ordered Fulani headsmen to leave their town, check out what President Muhammad Buhari said he would do. Can you recall the strong message sent from Yorubas in Kwara to those Fulani people living within their areas yesterday? The strong message was all about the Fulani's must leave their land within 7 days. Only was stated, and the count has started since yesterday for the 7-day ultimatum. The significance of crisis of violence in Nigeria now is getting out of hand. Before we are faced with the issue of the B-boys, Yahoo boys, NSAS, protests, kidnapping, and some other insurgents. But the matter has been taken to another level, which is called ethnic group crisis, killing between tribes, which is rather more deadly than any of the previous ones we've ever experienced. President Muhammadu Buhari finally reacting, not like he has addressed the nation, to the ongoing violence across the country, which is said they will fish out the promoters of the ongoing violence in the country. This is the decision President Buhari said he would take, and that they will penalize anyone found to be causing this atrocity. If they discover any of the chairpersons holding a position at the same time sponsoring ongoing violence or crisis, we will make sure we deal with that person mercilessly. He will forget his name. Can you imagine? That's the president of the country. Is that not a threat? So what they want to do now is to pick leaders, okay? Is to pick people who people listen to, who are leaders. And what would they do with those people? By the time they pick those people, when they destabilize the leaders, the followers have no choice but to retreat. Okay? So this is what they are trying to do. If you have been following the ongoing news, daily news in your community, you would have heard about the crisis of these Yoruba people killing Fulani's, he said. Why on the other side, we didn't hear of the Fulani's killing Yorubas. All we are hearing is the Yorubas sending the Fulani's out of their land. This is not right. We have lived together in a long time and do business together. This is threatening national unity. So this is what our president has got to say. And he has said that he will deal with anyone or the leader of the people who are causing this violence. Okay? And he said the thing is, so what the president is responding to is not sounding like the president of a country, in my opinion. It's sounding more like a president of an ethnic group, just a group of people. The president of the country should be non-biased, should be somebody who has a liberal heart, who can accommodate all But as it's been said, this president seemed to be far from that. He seemed to be with a particular set, and the other set and or the other group he cares less. Because when it comes to this set, we hear your voice, we see you prompt in action, which is rather really sad. When other things, issues are going on in the country, on Saturday, 13th of February, Nigerian youths were at the Occupy Lekki toll gate. Not a word from the president. We had over 200 security personnel there, and they want to say they could not coordinate a peaceful protest, but rather they will rather, brutalize Nigerian youth. Shame on you. Big shame on you. So you can see that there is no honesty in our leadership. And that's why we are speaking out. We cannot keep quiet and allow this to slide. What is going on now, we have to let the world know. They could have done this in 1984 and get away with it, and it would die a natural death and nobody will hear of it. They can even do it in 1992 and get away with it. Let's even say, for argument's sake, 1980, 1989, 1998. But today, day and age and time, if you do this, the whole world will know in seconds. Look at what happened in October 2020 NSAS. Before you could say Jack Robinson, Twitter was buzzing. The whole world was at alert seeing what was going on. And that's why Nigerian government, are careful, because even as we speak, there is still international criminal charges being filed against the Nigerian government. Up until today, in my opinion, I feel they are rather slow with their findings or operations. However, that's in place. So if you know that truly, really, you are not a president of a set, what stops you from coming out and saying that it was only the Hausa people's property that was destroyed? Let's not be sentimental. If you're going to be the president of a nation, then you must speak. If you're going to be the president of the nation, then you must come out. You cannot stay in your high, exalted position in Aso Rock and be telling Nigerians, we are going to look out for the leaders. This is why Sunday Boho has said, you know what, I'm making a U-turn. I am, because even my very own Yoruba leaders that should be backing me, it kind of really seemed that they are rather betrayers. How very true. Honestly speaking, more of them are more of betrayers, because they are looking out for their own political ambition. They are looking out for their own selfish desire or gain, and will rather not follow the true course of justice and what is right. You've seen your people being kidnapped, killed, raped, and you are keeping quiet. And when somebody rides up, you say it's not the considered authority. I beg your pardon. Anyway, guys, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.